So I want to talk about a famous person who's been around for a long time and who's sing with New Edition. And he's actually one of my favorite performers. Not so, I mean, his vocals are great, but for his just performances, his dancing, everything, all the things were always so awesome. But who did you guess? Bobby Brown, okay? It's my prerogative. Okay, I won't do all that to you. Welcome to TJOT. I'm your host, Miss T. Let's get right into it. And before we actually get all the way into it, I do want to share a snippet of what Tasha K has to say regarding what we're going to talk about today. Okay? So hold tight. Let's go.
I was only focused on the 178 bullets, and not one bullet scratched him. To believe by a preponderance of the evidence with Whitney and Bobby Christina and his friend that Bobby is walking death. Like, either he's a cat and got 9 lives, or he's the death debater.
Yeah, there was that girl, Tasha K, the queen of gossip. Somehow she's able to twist it, turn it, and make it funny. It's not funny, but she's a mess, okay? I'm only just borrowed a snippet, so obviously go check out Tasha K, all right? That's just a snippet. I just wanted to touch on that one little bit, the one scene. She's funny. Okay, anyway, moving on. So basically Tasha's saying in her words that people like he got roots on people or something like that. He could. I mean, we don't know if it's true or not. She's just implying and making light of. But in my opinion, the way that I see this is that if what Bobby said is true, and I don't see why he would lie, about him being shot at 178 times, which is wow. Okay, you are shot at 178 times and you get out the vehicle. You're able to get out, walk, talk, and all the things, and you weren't touched. I don't think that's not a mishap. That's like a miracle, okay? Like, that's a God is good all the time, and all the time God is good moment, okay? Write that thing down. There's no way. Like, if that's wild, that's a wild story, and if that's true, Bobby is just blessed, right? And just real quick, he's had a lot of losses, and just multiple losses. If you do the timeline, more than five. It's a lot of people that passed, and it's just weird. I don't know other word to put it. I will say that Whitney died, Bobby Christina passed, and then we have Bobby Christina's boyfriend passed. A lot of people. Bobby lost Bobby Jr., his own son. So he's had a lot go on. But so to me, I'm not going to look at it I look at it as if it's just a blessing. Like, if this is true when what he said, I think that it's absolute blessing. It's a total miracle. And he definitely should, and I don't know if he is, but in my opinion, there's no other way to put this. And maybe he is a cat that has 9 lives. I'm laughing because that's what Tasha K said, but I mean, maybe he does. But nevertheless, I look at it as he survived it. He's been through a lot, and yet he's still standing. So the interview was good, and I do like Bobby Brown. I always have, as in performing. I don't know him. We know his story of what was being revealed through social media. But Bobby, a whole lot of things have happened around Bobby Brown. It really has. I mean, and it doesn't sound like good things, but Bobby his life has changed for the better from what we can tell. He had a lot of health issues, this, that, and the third. But any person looked decent. He looked pretty good on camera. He he's come out, he's been dancing, going on tour with New Edition, he's this, that, and the third in the last 5 years or so. They've been performing. At first, I could see Bobby was definitely struggling with health issues, because, at one point, Bobby couldn't even move. But then, as time went on, you can tell the different performances that were shared on social media that he's come a long way. It's very clear he's probably been working out, and his wife has probably been on his top too. And, he has a new wife. He has not a new wife, but he has kids and a wife and a whole family. So, sounds like he has overcome and he's able to tell the story. And I think it's an absolute blessing and a miracle. And that's how I'm going to look at it. And I think it's something that he needs to be thankful to God for. And he said he was. He did say in the interview that he was thankful. So there's that. But anyway, I just wanted to give my 2 or 3 cents on it. I know it's all over social media and it's already been talked about, but I wanted to share mine. Okay. Anyway, get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this whole thing, about this interview, specifically this part about the 100. I keep saying 167, but honey, he was shot at 187 times. My bad. But nevertheless, let me know what you think down in the comment section, okay? Do you think he was just like he has a death, I don't know, or like Tasha said, roots, or do you think that he's just blessed and this is a miracle and he is a blessing for him to be here, to be standing 10 toes down and share his testimony. That's the way I see it. Testimony. Okay? Alright. Thanks for listening. As I always say, we can't change anyone else, but we can change ourselves. Focus on the things you can control and not on the things you can't. I'll be back with another one. Thank you and goodbye.
Definitely not for too long. But boy, you got me hooked and made me wanna write this song. That all guys are the same. Apparently I was wrong. Let me take you somewhere.